Hey guys, welcome to whatever week it is here on theReelDVDWatchers on Thursdays. It's me, Tom. Sorry about last week. I got so carried away with what was happening at work, I just totally forgot that it was Thursday. So yeah, I got acid reflux and it's not making me happy at all. So the movie I've chosen to review today is something that I just saw again for the first time in years, and I still loved it. Lin Shaye is in it, and if you know me, you know how much I fucking love Lin Shaye and how awesome she is. This movie is just, it's a simple popcorn movie. I mean, there's no real story outside of the basic obvious that happens in this movie. And at the end of the movie, you're just like, oh, that's the ending? Okay. It is Detroit Rock City, directed by Adam Rifkin. Basically, it's about these four guys right here, played by Edward Furlong, Giuseppe Andrews, Dan DiBello, and Sam Huntington. All of these guys you recognize. It's all about them. They're like this ragtag of misfits in the 70s who were going to see this Kiss concert, but Sam Worthington, is that his name? Sam Huntington, sorry, Worthington, that's the fucker from Clash of Titans and Terminator. Anyways, Sam Huntington, who plays Jam, his mom, played by Lin Shaye, she is like this super pseudo-Christian Satanist, Kiss is evil. She burns and destroys their tickets, so it's all about them going to Detroit because they think they win tickets. Turns out they don't, so it's all about them trying to get tickets. They pretty much do each man for themselves and their own wacky adventures that they have besides the one big grand adventure. And that's basically the movie, and really, for me, Lin Shaye steals this movie, not because of the fact I love Lin Shaye so much, because of a huge bitch that she is. I mean, she's just so good in this role of her as a pseudo, I'm doing this for your own good. You will learn discipline. You will be on the right side of God. I mean, she was really one of those moms back in the 70s who thought Kiss and their music was evil and that it would corrupt you. I mean, this is a real good staple on how parents viewed music and viewed rock bands like that back in those days. I mean, because they thought, they were consorting with the devil and stuff like that and making people commit all these horrible things. But really, it's just like, those people are just messed up. If you're going to use the music as that sort of a thing, you're dumb, because music isn't about that. So the acting in this movie is really, really good. I mean, the only person who really gets on your nerves is Dan DiBello as the stoner guy. I forget what his name is, but just... he plays that typical character. He even played him in Cabin Fever, like typical stoner. I'm gonna screw my ass the whole time. I mean, but yet again, though, that's the kind of character that he makes for himself, because really he hasn't really done anything outside of that role. And if he tries, it's just like, you're not believable in anything else but the stupid stoner role, which is sad for him because he actually does have good acting chops, but just we get so lost in that. And Edward Furlong, this is before Edward Furlong snapped and had his own episode with about God knows what, or just let himself go, if you will. Edward Furlong is great as like this leader who just takes things as it comes. He does let things get to him, but just for the most part, though, he's a chill, relaxed guy. Giuseppe Andrews, of course, doing what Giuseppe Andrews does best, being Giuseppe Andrews in every movie. I mean, you can't help but watch him and just go, "You're the party guy, yeah." Yeah, that will definitely be Giuseppe Andrews' legacy to this world as Winston, or I forget what the guy's name is from Cabin Fever, but anyway, it's just great to see him just be himself again. And freaking Sam Huntington, of course, from none of the Teen movie, and also the new U.S. version of Being Human. He's just great as that super pseudo-sensitive guy, But yet again, though, he does learn self-confidence throughout the movie, and it's great to see that development as a character. But really, for me, Lin Shaye just takes this movie and makes it her own. I mean, it's just great. The directing is just whatever. I mean, it's just like, yeah, I'm barely there. The editing, you don't really notice anything about the editing. The sets in this movie are really great. The production design is top-notch. I think Gene Simmons helped produce this movie. Yeah, Gene Simmons helped produce the movie, so of course there's some bang for your buck right there. But everything looks so good. Granted, this is essentially a Kiss movie, so everything almost has to look larger than life. Everything has to be big and bold, the way how Kiss is, and it looks really, really nice. It'd be nice to see this almost on a high-def format for some of the things that that DVD just can't do. I think it would look really nice on this. But yeah, I mean, it's got pretty much for other cameos. I mean, there's like Ron Jeremy in it. There's Gene Simmons' wife. I forget what her name is. There's freaking chick from Heavenly Creatures and 2.5 Men. I forget what her name is. But she plays Beth in this. Yeah, there's just so many great cameos from other people, who know Gene or who know the band or were a staple of the 70s. in this that it works so well. I mean, the writing, of course, it's just typical writing. It's your typical teenage writing, if you will, like not in like the Apple Cody way where like the kids don't talk like that. You know, it actually is like the way how kids would talk. So that worked really, really well too. But like you lose stuff in editing, stuff like that, stuff you just don't even know, you don't even care about. But yet again, though, I don't really think this movie was made for those purposes. Though this movie was just simply for a staple of for Kiss fans and just to show us all that movies, you can have a good time again at the movies. Even if it's just as simple as senseless as a popcorn movie, you can still have fun at the movies, and that's what this movie is all about. Really, it's about having fun, doing what you want to do, and also standing up for yourself. All these things that, you know, Kiss embodies, if you will, but whatever. I don't like Kiss, but yeah. So if I had to give Detroit Rock City a rating out of 10, it would get a 6.5. You know what? It's a little bit better than the average movie, but still, it's not like the greatest thing ever to happen into movies. But yeah, but it's definitely worth the watch, especially if you like Lin Shaye. Lin Shaye just steals the show in this movie. There's other Lin Shaye movies to check out where she is just a gem. Definitely check those out too. And that's what we do for this week, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.